What's going on, Jerome's? Feeling really, really good today. It's a beautiful Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursday out there to those who celebrate. And it's time for another Vikings mock draft. Now, this is a companion piece to our Raw Real rant, which came out earlier today. Go check that out. About how the Vikings, all the undersized, uber athletic offensive linemen, just like maybe we should just scrap that and just get dudes. Like I want like 2,000 pound a dude just along the offensive line. Also pair that with Josh Oliver, the best blocking tight end in the game, and woo, we have the meats. Get back to building an absolute FU offensive line. It's just like, hey, play at home, play on the road, whatever. We're going to impose our will, and we're going to get some rushing yards. We're going to protect our quarterback. We're going to put up points, and there's nothing that you can do about it because we have the meats. We like to give you a lot of our meat. There you go. So now we're going to fire up a 7-round mock draft, and we're going to do exactly what we talked about. So Kirko signed to a 2-year fully guaranteed deal, which means the Vikings need to be all in. And there's no half-stepping with this. Is that, hey, if you're bringing back Kirk, it's because you think that you can win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years. So shove your chips in the middle, give this man the offensive line that he deserves, and then go from there, man. Jefferson on a 4-year extension. Daniil, unfortunately, walks, but we're going to reinvest that cap space. Wanham resign, Hicks resign, Powell resign, Reisner walks, and we'll get into why here in a sec. Harrison takes a pay cut. He remains. Yay. Bradbury is just straight up cut. Yeah, gone. And then the Vikings signed Kevin Dotson. I found the love of a lifetime. That's right, Kevin Dotson, Raging Cajun, a 2020 4th-round pick out of Louisiana. Again, there's something in the water down there in Lafayette. So Kevin Dotson, as well as Robert Hunt, great offensive lineman, just really getting after him, man. But 27, 6'4", 321, 84.4 PFF grade last year, 88.3 in the run game. Could play left or right guard. Played left guard with the Steelers for 3 seasons before being traded to the Rams. Played right guard. And you noticed last year the Rams got more into power football last year with Karen Williams. And McVay, going back to Washington and also his first couple years with the Rams, he's been an outside zone guy. Not anymore. Not anymore. I think that the Vikings and his protege, Kevin O'Connell, a.k.a. Tall McVay, it needs to get after that as well. So Kevin Dotson is in the mix. And also, hey, we got Sean Murphy-Bunting. Yay. Right. So, again, you're all in with Kirk. Now, you could certainly take your quarterback of the future a little bit later on, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to get into the draft, starting it off. Actually, hold on. There's one more thing that we need to do, which we'll get to in a sec. All right. So Caleb Williams, Drake May, Alt, Adunze. Adunze goes wide receiver 1. Wow. This thing is really wonky. So, again, we're just going to ignore that McCarthy and Daniels are there. I actually don't expect either of them to get out of the top 10. But we are going to do a trade. So, right meow. We are, and again, this is going to be controversial. We are going to trade. It hurts. It hurts. We're trading Brian O'Neill. Brian O'Neill had kind of a down year last year, had some injuries, is 28, as well as is on a premium contract. So we're going to trade him to a team that's been looking for tackle help for a long time on that right side. So we're going to make a deal with the New York Football Giants. Where the hell are you? There you go. So we're going to swap him for pick 39. Do we want a little more? Yeah. All right, so 185. Sure, why not? Offer trade. Enhance. Not accepted. We'll try again. If first you don't succeed. All right, so we're on the clock. And looking back at our picks, where did we go wrong? All right, so we have 11, 39, 42, and then 109, blah, blah, blah. Again, no third-round pick because of the Hawkinson trade. But we are going to take Talisa Fuaga. That's right. Now, if you look at Fuaga, he is a dude. He is a man. He is a mountain. And this is a warrior. Like Brian O'Neill, it looks like a nice clean-cut guy from the Philly suburbs. Fantastic athlete, don't get me wrong. When healthy and dialed in, he's a top 5 right tackle in the league. But Fuaga could feed families, man. Like, Fuaga is an absolute warrior who could lead a nation, and I think that we're going to be in that. So 6'6", 334, first-team All-American, just an absolute wall, dominant in the run game, and going to have that attitude and edge right away, progressing in pass protection. Now, I understand that's like concern there, but you can chip, you can give him help. He is raw, but I think that he could develop into one of the best right tackles in the game. And he and Darisaw together, Come on, baby. All right, so we got ourselves some Talisa Fuaga at right tackle, but still got a needed center. Again, our scenario, Bradbury, you gone. And we need a center with some ass. Make that hammer time. So want to get back into the first round. Bengals at 18, just chilling. So what's it going to take? Do we give up that future second just to go get our guy? Or can we combine a couple fourths? All the fourths? No, he's going to go for that. All right, well, all right, so if you do that, can we have 42 instead? 33%. I like my chances. One time in 3. All right, fine. 39. Just make it happen. Whatever. All right, so we are back on the clock. And, oh, look at that. Looky. Our guy is right up there at the top. Jackson Powers Johnson, 21 years young, 6'3", 320, Remington Trophy winner, unanimous All-American. Ass, and movement skills. And now you have to take his PFF pass blocking grade with a grain of salt. It's great. He only gave up 1 pressure all year, but that's because Bo Nix got the ball up. Ooh. But Jackson Powers Johnson, heart and hustle, 85.2 run blocking grade, can block inside zone, outside zone, man, gap, can do everything. So now the Vikings, again, we're building an MF and bully up front, man. So we got Talisa Fuaga, we got Kevin Dotson, and also we do have Jackson Powers Johnson. So I mean we're kind of good to go. We're kind of good to go. Now at 42, I do not expect JJ McCarthy to be here. So for the sake of reality, we're just going to skip him. I mean we could take Penix. I mean we certainly could take Penix. No, in this spot. I'm kind of intrigued. Like, Edgerrin Cooper is an absolute stud off-ball linebacker. I think that he and Pace Jr. long time would be fantastic together. Chopper Robinson, Darius Robinson, I think could be first-round picks. Keon Coleman, because Kirk needs a tall receiver. Remember, we're all in building around Kirk Cousins, but in this spot, I mean, Chris Jenkins is just there chilling. Can we move down a couple spots and still get Jenkins? I think we could. See, the Saints. I don't want to move down too far, though. But the Rams, can we get back in the third round? 40% chance? Why the hell not? Never tell me the odds. All right, so hopefully our guy will remain. All right, so, it's hilarious. So McCarthy, Roman Wilson, and Sarstill went. So 3 Michigan guys went, but not our Michigan guy. So, yes, Chris Jenkins, welcome on in. Again, our purpose was to build a bully along the offensive line. But Chris Jenkins, I think Chris Jenkins is going to be the next Fletcher Cox. I think that he is so fantastic controlling the line of scrimmage. He is great manning 2 gaps. He just gets his mitts on that breastplate and just controls that offensive lineman. He's really, really good, man. So getting him in the second round, 47 overall, is great. So we got our right tackle. We got our center. We got defensive tackle. Could look to add nose a little bit later on. So Michael Pratt just started chilling. Or do we just roll the dice on Rattler? I mean, Rattler is definitely a dice throw. I mean, to be honest, Pratt probably fits better with what O'Connell wants to do in terms of pocket passing. So, yeah. Boring, but we'll go the safe route. So, again, recapping our scenario, Kirk Cousins back on 2-year deal, JJ extended, Danielle walks, blah, 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 blah. All right, so now we're back up. Estime is there. I mean, Estime running with some power behind this offensive line would be kind of great. He's not a home run hitter, but he's a little bit quicker than I think he gets credit for. Testing-wise, he probably won't blow the doors off the roof. Javon Baker is super underrated, too. Really starting to love him. Bo Limmer is there. But like we said, we're going after ass. Mo Kamara. I think Mo's a lot of fun. I think the comps for Mo and Unique the freaking Ngakoue are pretty apt. So what to do here? I kind of want both. Actually, I kind of want all 3 guys. Can I condense picks? All right, so who is up next? Falcons. May we offer you our finest 48% chance. Never tell me the odds. One more time. All right, fine. 166. Very good. What? Fine. You drive a hard bargain. There we go. Finally got it. Got him. All right, so 109, 111. The Bears. Stupid bears in your stupid faces. All right, so 47%. Sure. One more time. Fine, 227. There you go. All right, so now we're just going to tiptoe through the tulip. So Estime coming on in, as well as Javon Baker. I love him. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. And then also we are going to take Mo Kamara in this spot. So bang, biscuit, run back, some wide receiver help. I mean, I think Javon's going to be really, really good, man. Oh, we forgot to get our depth guy. We were going to get Zach Sinter, and I completely spaced on it. Oh, well. Whatever. So we got 2 picks left, 179, 227. That's off screen. But I'm kind of liking the way that things are going right now. Oh, Dylan Johnson. We could just took Dylan Johnson, man. That's the way it goes sometimes. Keegan. And no. All right, so what do we do in this spot? We got a trade offer, 189. Just break down some of these picks again. All right, yeah. Nah, screw it. We'll just stick and pick. All right, so A.J. Barner is there. Could go a little bit of tight end depth, especially if you're concerned about what's going on with Hawkinson's recovery. Could just go Keegan. I prefer Zinter, but Trevor Keegan certainly cannot go wrong there. So again, more size, more depth along that offensive line. And then lastly, we got pick 227. What should we do? Omar's coming. Omar Spites from the U. That's just the U being the U, baby. That's right. Shimon. Come on. Dylan McMahon. Oh, we could just take Isaiah Davis. Just say F it. Just completely F it. I understand that it'd be like, well, you ignored linebacker, you ignored cornerback. Fully understand that, but no, F it. Evan Anderson. No, you're coming on in. Let's go, baby. So again, recapping our scenario heading into this draft where I'm pretty happy with the man. So Kirko signed a 2-year fully guaranteed deal. And again, if they sign Kirk for any sort of guaranteed money, they're going all in. You have to go all in because otherwise, what the hell's the point? JJ here, Daniil walks, Wanham resigned, Hicks and Powell are resigned. Reisner walks, and we'll get into why. Bradbury cut, Harrison pay cut, and he's back. And Kevin Dotson, he got himself paid, but we're turning into a bully. The Minnesota Moving Company is officially back. Sean Murphy-Bunting is a great pickup at cornerback. So take a look at our draft. Talisa Fuaga is in a right tackle because we traded Brian O'Neill. Where's that trade? Oh, yeah. Brian O'Neill to the Giants for number 39 overall and 185. A bit of a win-win. So the Giants finally secure the right tackle spot they've been trying for years. And the Vikings, again, Talisa Fuaga is a freaking stud, man. Absolute stud. JPJ in at center for Garrett Bradbury. We got ass for days. Chris Jenkins on the other side, really suturing up that defensive line. So Chris Jenkins and Evan Anderson, I mean, that's literally 700 pounds of dude. So we're good on both lines. Michael Pratt, all 6'3", 210 of him, 4-year starter at Tulane. Good deep ball. Does need to work on mechanics a little bit, but I think that he could potentially be groomed to be the guy to take over in 2026. Nailed it. Audric Estime, power running back out of Notre Dame, a little bit of wiggle as well. I think that he and Ty Chandler will be paired up very nicely in that backfield, especially behind this new offensive line. Javon Baker. I feel like Javon Baker is a bit of the worst kept secret right now. I think that he's going to be a really nice mid-round pickup. I think that he'll really complement what JJ and Addison wants to do. And also, since Hawkinson could be up on blocks for a hot second, I think that Baker could get himself a little bit of work as a tertiary receiving option. Mo Kamara, edge rushing project. A little bit undersized, doesn't have the length, but he can certainly get after it. Has a nose for a quarterback, and I think is going to be highly productive. Trevor Keegan, again, we were looking to get Zach Zinter, except I forgot. But Trevor Keegan is certainly a nice consolation prize in the 6th round, as well as Evan Anderson, just a dude. Had himself a great Shrine Bowl. I think that he's going to be great in the league. He may even go above the 7th round. But so we got B+, whatever. And the main part is this offensive line. Christian Darrisaw, Kevin Dotson, JPJ, Ed Ingram or Keegan, Talisa Fuaga, and also throw in Josh Oliver, the best blocking tight end in the game, and CJ Ham, the hammer, and Estime running behind them with Ty Chandler. Baby, we got a stew going because we're back. We are so back. That's right, man. That's right. But your thoughts are thoughts. Doing a 7-round Vikings mock draft, backing up our, hey, go build an FU offensive line manifesto, I guess. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.